Bueno, ¿qué tal amigos? Bienvenidos a nuestro canal de YouTube. Yo soy Paitodupan y hoy vamos a ver el Nintendo Direct. A ver qué tal qué sorpresas nos tiene Nintendo. Va a estar muy bueno, tenemos a mucha gente y ahorita lo estamos viendo en vivo, pero pues para ustedes va a ser en repetición por si se lo perdieron o quieren ver qué es lo que sucedió. Síganos aquí en el canal, acá vemos todos los eventos grandes de Nintendo, de PlayStation, etcétera, etcétera. Esperemos que se ponga muy bueno esto y pues muchas gracias por estar por acá. Vámonos a ver el Nintendo Direct. Ok. Pues por lo pronto voy a subir estos monitos y hacerlos. Listo.
One day, Pyra just disappeared. I couldn't find her anywhere. It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
Okay.
What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis! Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova!
Tiene empiezan por algo.
Blazing End!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers! Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Okay.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning Buster! Photonic!
Esta
Ray of
perra.
Punishment! Chromata!
A mí los personajes con espadas me gustan mucho.
Foresight!
Vale.
What? You can even use that?
Right here!
So you two can swap between each other freely?
With serious firepower and blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand in our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
You're all mine!
I'll lay you a hand.
Sacred Arrow!
And Never expected to see you two again.
Todos al Smash.
Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Nice. Nunca he jugado a un Xenoblade Chronicles.
Hello everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Ya van a estar listos en marzo. ¡Oh! ¡Fall Guys! Para Switch. ¡Oh, por Deus! Sí, tenía que ser, ¿eh? Qué brutal está esto. Muy bien. Qué chulada, ¿eh? Es un juego que le va perfecto.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch
This
system summer 2021.
Magnífico. Lo quiero.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Es como el día de la marmota, pero suena bien.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer
Ya
2021.
empezaron con este summer y no dicen
Put your
la fecha
sleuthing
exacta.
skills to the test in two classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack. In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
Se ve padre. Siento que vale la pena esos narrativos.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins.
¿Qué será? Siento que Switch, aunque no tiene más que puede.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Nice. Qué bonito.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
Siempre lo he querido
Before
jugar.
discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life.
¿Qué tan pesado será
It's
jugar
up to
un
you
juego así
on
que no
when
tiene
and where to
gráficos,
place
que tiene
artifacts,
gráficos
as
viejos?
well as how to advance the story.
Porque luego te cansas rápido.
Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo
24.
Switch June
Por ejemplo,
24th.
¿cuánto les gusta que valga? Monster Hunter. Los dinosaurios.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and
Sí, sí.
Magnamalo.
Pero algo nuevo,
We
¿no?
suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Creo que el demo salió
Our
hace
hunter's
algunos
about
meses.
to face the biggest challenge yet!
Tuve el demo, pero sí recuerdo que
No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
se ve bien.
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going
Y
to
lo divertido de
last?
esto es jugarlo con amigos. La verdad es que sí. Yo he jugado solo y sí te da un poco de flojera. Pero ya cuando haces la experiencia para ir a
we should
raidear,
start
buscar un
preparations right
dinosaurio,
away.
traquearlo.
We're here to offer assistance.
We must stop the calamity!
Marzo 26, sí, ya, justo como dijiste, monito. Sí, sí. Y una edición especial de Monster Hunter, qué bonita está. El Control Pro, está increíble.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Ok, Mario Golfista.
The fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain.
No lo sé.
Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
Zúmbale, Mario.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
Ahí me escucho mejor.
Use features on the greens,
Gracias.
like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots.
Uf. Pues
In
está
addition to
fun.
button controls, you can also use
Oh.
motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character
Ya vi mi
swing in the
pantalla
game,
destruida porque se me
letting
zafa
you
el
easily enjoy
Joy-Con.
the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then
Se
keep
ve jocoso
going.
en el Speed Golf.
Outpace your opponents.
Sí, como que le
Come out
añade
on
algo
top.
más
Your
jocoso que
golfing
tiene que
skills
traer
aren't the
Mario.
only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode?
Story mode,
As a
allá
character,
voy.
You'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your
Wario
Wii
está en
in versus
esponjosito.
play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush
Super
swings
Rush,
onto
junio
Nintendo
25.
Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
Pre-orders, ¿eh, ya?
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
Tendré que
Let's
jugarlo
move on to more
antes de
Nintendo Switch
comprármelo, la
headlines.
neta, para ver qué tal. Y pues con la pandemia,
Check
bueno,
out
no,
these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
quizá con la pandemia esté chido porque juegas en línea con otros.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora and
Oh,
Tales
Tales
from
from
the
Borderlands, qué
Play as
chido.
the Hyperion lackey Reese.
Es un juegazo ese
Quick-witted
juego,
con artist Fiona,
Maravilla de
who
juego.
set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure.
Es una
Embark on
maravilla
a
este
wild
juego,
ride
neta.
when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch.
Es
March
narrativo
24th.
100%, pero qué bueno es.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a
1941.
variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get
¿Quién de ustedes jugó
1943 The
esos?
Battle of Midway for
Yo creo que
free,
muchos de aquí
then
sí los
purchase
jugamos,
game
¿no?
packs or the standalone Ghosts and
Ghosts and
Goblins
Goblins.
add-on to build
Ajá.
your collection. Local co-op play is also
Street
available.
Fighter.
Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
El Dynasty Wars.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of
No
it.
mientas,
In this
Torre del
action game
Dragón.
from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde
Sabemos
and take
que no,
revenge on the
Pichardito.
city by turning humans into your
Seguro.
undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens?
Ok.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Here we go.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast.
¿Bajó la calidad del stream o el juego es así de...
You'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off
así es la calidad del juego.
You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch.
Ese clásico slide de la moto del que todos le copian a Akira.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Hades? ¿O qué es?
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Ok. Es un shooter. Sí es un shooter, ¿no? Está rarísimo.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021.
Ok. This is hasta final de año.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
A ver.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon.
Batgirl.
AKA Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook.
Oh, eso se ve divertido.
This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
Metropolis High School.
It'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later.
Qué chistoso, ¿no? Están intentando pegarle a todos, o sea, a las adolescentes así de...
No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
A ver si alguien tiene ahí niñas en su hijas o sobrinas con las que les estén viendo. Díganos si les interesó o no. Si dijeron, wow, que está chido.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
¿Zombies, acaso? Ya había salido uno así, ¿no? El Battle for Zombie Bill o algo así. For Neighbor Bill. Ok. Se ve jocosín. Todas las plantas tienen un poder. La nuez. Está divertido. Es una nuez, claramente. Está en la Biblia, porque... Marzo 19. Ya falta nada. Un
Who
mesecito.
will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face evil and
Miitopia.
save
Para tu
faces.
cumpleaños, Rey.
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
Ok.
Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Eso está padre. Los Mis.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care
Ok.
for it, and it'll lend a hand.
Eso
or
estuvo muy
poof
extraño.
in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia. Coming to Nintendo
Mayo
Switch, May
21, marzo.
21st.
3
Pre-orders
meses.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Ok. Necesitamos que ya saquen las armas.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island. Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal
A
Crossing
ver.
New
El
Horizons.
traje de
game.
Mario.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
Qué bonito.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Sí, va flojón el directo. Tienen que sacar ya las bazucas.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Todo lo de Mario está bonito. Eso se me antoja
A
mucho.
free update
Y
for the
aparte
game
es free
launches
update.
February
El
25th.
25.
After downloading it,
Una semana.
Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Una semana después.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items
Venga, carnal,
will be
ya saquen
released
las armas
as
grandes.
part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoy that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
He leaves us no recourse! Swords!
Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see
Mucho
us
se
through
parece
this
al Tactics,
safely,
¿sí?
every last one of us.
Project Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
Se rompieron la cabeza con el nombre de la guerra. ¿Cómo le ponemos a esta guerra? Exacto. ¿Cómo le ponemos a este elemento que nadie puede encontrar? ¿Qué les parece un obtaining? No, eres un genio, güey. Denle un ascenso a ese cabrón.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked
de hecho, al güey que le pusieron, que hizo el nombre de la guerra, le dieron otros 3 juegos. No, tú estás muy Dios, güey. Van 3 juegos ya.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack.
Es el Fire Emblem también así. He escuchado muy buenas cosas del Fire Emblem y nunca he jugado a uno. Suri siempre me ha dicho que es bueno y en la universidad también varios amigos me decían que era buenísimo. Y disfrutas la historia, ¿no? O sea, el combate está chido, pero la historia también tiene que tener algo muy bueno. Se ve bien bonito. Eso está bueno.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions
bueno.
in a variety of situations.
Sí lo tomaría.
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who
Eso es lo que más me puede gustar de un juego. Que tenga diferentes caminos y que tus decisiones afecten el outcome del juego. Siempre.
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true
Está padre,
might is.
porque incluso le puede dar, no sé hasta qué punto,
Breaking Strategy, a brand new tactical
o sea, puede ser que no se llame así.
Square Enix will
Nunca había visto algo así.
Please be on the
El
lookout
working
for
title
more
en un
information
trailer.
in the future. After this presentation,
Que le encarguen el título al güey que puso el nombre de la guerra, ese güey seguro.
Download on Nintendo eShop, and in the future we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Pero Coco, pero el chiste yo creo que es, yo no lo sé, güey.
To future updates
on this
brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Ya, brother, saca unas cosas chidas.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Algo de Star Wars. Se llama Working Title, está aquí. Combate de Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars Hunters 2021. ¿Y nada más?
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon!
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets! Come get some!
Toma eso. Es como...
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes.
Incoming! Be the ball! Be the ball! Catch me!
Roger that. Heads up, your highness.
Eat this!
Be the ball!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me!
Se ve padre.
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game!
Knockout City. Mayo 21. Siento que es de donde le tiene que apostar Nintendo para
The
poder...
fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
padre. Se me hace muy de Nintendo este juego. Sí lo podría jugar.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year
Échenle un ojo a este juego si no lo
is
han
getting
jugado,
a
de
physical
verdad es una
release on
maravilla.
Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras
Estuvo
to
nominado
assist you
todo
on
el
your
año
journey
pasado
out of the
para
underworld.
juego del año
The
con
first is a
los
PC download
monstruos
code
y
for
este es
the
un juego
Hades
indie.
original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping
Que
music
si no lo han
composed by
jugado,
Darren Core,
cómprenselo.
known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden?
Ninja
Okay.
Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Master Collection.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies.
Los hack and slash siempre están
Quickly
chidos.
gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing
Se va a
fast
ver
and
muy bien en
frenzied
el Switch.
combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Necesitan sacar algo más duro, o si no el Nintendo Direct sí estuvo muy pobre. No recuerdo una sola cosa que haya dicho.
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection
Wow.
slices its way onto Nintendo
Nada.
Switch Summer 2021. More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
¿Alguien ya jugó este? Yo lo vi en el show de Bandage y está muy padre el juego, pero la verdad es demasiado para el Switch. O sea, los combates se ve que se pierden frames. O sea, creo que le exige demasiado a la Switch, pero está súper bonito. Yo también creo que nos está quedando de ver. Mira, un Expansion Pass que vale $20 y trae todo eso.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Échenla.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 heroes of light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
Turn-based battles.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th.
Ya no es lo mío.
A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters. Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges.
¿Qué es lo que está interesante de ese tipo de juegos? La historia, el gameplay, o es una combinación de ambas.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch.
Esto por lo menos
Travel
es
through a
bueno,
stunning
remastered,
sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With
Es
the
del Play
addition
1,
of the
me
playable
parece.
protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
Bastante bien, ¿eh?
How's it going so far?
Flojito.
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Órale, brother. Sáquenla ya las bazucas.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Ok. Muy bien, ¿eh? ¿Lo vieron venir en algún momento? Estuvo chido. Siempre lo he querido jugar. Jimena ama este juego. Me lo doy, ¿eh?
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat.
Y no lo podías poner como para jugarlo normal, digamos. Todo era fuerza así.
Controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Okay.
Here's something else we've been working on.
A ver.
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Este está muy bonito.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Oh, qué bonito
The Legend
está.
of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest
Nintendo, ¿por qué
story
quieres
in the
mi
Legend
dinero,
of Zelda
maldita sea?
timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
A mí se me hizo bonito, se veía
Legend
bien.
of Zelda Skyward Sword
No lo
HD
juego, sino
launches
el...
July 16th.
Los controles se veían bonitos.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear.
Okay.
I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Debe ser divertido jugarlo.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
¿Y uno Karina Remake o algo así suavecito? ¿No?
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls.
Flojito
and button
Nintendo,
controls
bastante
by tilting
flojito.
the right control
Échale
stick.
ganas.
Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today.
Tiene que ser algo
Please
duro.
take a look at this.
Tiene que ser algo muy duro. ¿Son los de Splatoon? Sí, sí. Ok. Está increíble el pollo ese. El pez ese. Y no habían dicho nada de Splatoon, ¿eh? Qué chido. Sí. Resident Evil meets Splatoon. Van a salir zombies de ahí. Ese dinosaurio está increíble. Un poco de gameplay, no sean así. Splatoon meets Cyberpunk. Un poquito de gameplay, no sean así. 2022. Ok. Pero diciembre de 2022, ¿no? O sea, obvio. Y creo que ya.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch.
No.
A variety of games are in development.
Muy
And we look
flojito, yo
forward
también
to
lo sentí
sharing
muy
more
flojito.
news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Ok. Yo creo que todos esperábamos algo del Breath of the Wild, seguro. Sí lo siento un poquito flojo. La neta es que Nintendo tiene mucho trabajo por hacer para no quedarse atrás en todo lo que tiene que ver con juegos, ¿no? O sea, la verdad. Creo que lo único que me pareció interesante fue el Fall Guys, que llega al Switch para poder jugar con la gente que no puede jugar porque solo tienen Switch. Creo que sí, ¿no? Me parece que este Nintendo Direct no nos dio así gran material. Así que bueno, ni hablar. Así hay algunos Nintendo Direct medio flojos, pero igual lo vimos juntos, que es lo más importante. Gracias a la gente que está por acá en el canal de YouTube. Muchas gracias por venir. Ojalá que nos puedan dar subscribe en la parte de abajo para que puedan ver más eventos como este. Vamos a tener ahí videos semanales con las 5 noticias más importantes de los videojuegos. El primer video va a salir este viernes. Y nuestros ya clásicos top 10 que van a salir más regularmente. Viene un top 10 de consolas. Así que síganos aquí en el canal de YouTube. Y en nuestro canal de Twitch, que es Twitch TV /Paitodupan. Lo van a ver acá arriba. Así que muchas gracias por estar por acá. Y nos vemos en la siguiente.